Yo, 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 what's up, gang? I see we made it through the day. Good, good. I was a little worried there this afternoon. I made that video about noon my time. The share count thing and all that sure is important. We touched on that, but I put together some stuff here this evening that not a lot of people are talking about. I like to find stuff that nobody's talking about, just so it's not the same repetitive thing. A lot of you guys have commented on that and said you liked it, so I try a little bit extra hard to find some stuff. I think I found some stuff, so stick with me through the whole video here. You guys, thanks about my daughter saying AMC to the moon in that video. I showed her all the comments. She was just tickled pink, smiled from ear to ear. That was super awesome. So I had her all day today. That's why I did the day video today. And she ended the video, so that was super cool, you guys. Thanks a ton. So the bottom line here, you guys, I touched on this a little bit. This is kind of everywhere, but let's just add this up here, okay? Remember, we know this thing's been shorted, okay? But let's just touch on the 13th until current, okay? So the 13th is when we picked up that volume, right? When we started seeing the volume pick up. If you can go back to the 7th weekend and then 10th, 11th, and 12th, and then the 13th is when we picked up the big volume, the 200 million volume, right? But as you can see, 48, 58, 49, 61. But the total short volume here, look what this adds up to from the 13th until the 20th. Now, this is a little bit to, ease everybody, and I know most of you guys know this, but remember, we had that little jump up in price. They shorted it back down. Remember, you guys, when this thing hits, and it's going to real quick, this $15, $16, $17 mark, they're going to have to start covering. They're going to be forced to start covering, and that is very close. But look at how many, all of this short volume there from the 13th till now totals 363 million. Okay, that is a monstrous, monstrous number to keep this thing down $1.50, $2. I mean, all that hammering today and yesterday to keep the price basically the same. I mean, that's a lot of work. Remember, and we're getting discouraged. Everybody's, hopping over to groups and Trey getting mad or whatever. But remember, this price, you guys, literally means nothing right now. It's gonna run. This thing cannot be held down very much longer. And when it starts to run up to that, again, $15, $16, $17 mark, it's game over. And that's going to bring in the volume, and then that's a wrap. That's, in my opinion, that's what we're waiting for. And we've had it. The volume's been a little bit light the past couple days, but remember, we're shorted to death. So this, in my eyes, is very, very important to me. This is what, amongst other things, all the math and DD has kept me kind of cool, is just look at the price. All we have to do is look at the chart and know this thing runs up a few cents like it did yesterday. It ran up, and then hammered down. You look at those candles, red, 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 just hammered down, hammered down. We know. We've watched it for 4 months, you guys. So remember, that's super, super important, okay? Let's touch on a couple other issues here. Oh, the FTD'S. I got a couple things on here. Finally, over on the SEC website, I noticed they had the second half of April's FTD'S in there. But look at this here. Christian Weinich treated this at 2 Trey's Trades, right? We always talk about FTD'S, but nobody checked the data, so I did. SEC publishes these data within the last 12 months. 217 million AMC FTD'S were created. AMC FTD'S are the 19th most graded. This is 1.6% of total AMC volume, and it's a lot. Yes, it is a lot, sir. So very good piece here. He posted those pictures down there below, too. But here's the SEC stuff, you guys. I'm not going to click it and go through it, but I'll post a link in there if you go under the fails to deliver. If you scroll down to here, you got to open up this big monster zip file. I did this on the first half. I created another video, a couple weeks ago or whatever it was with that in there. So I'll post that down below if you guys want to take and read through there. It's going to take you a while. You open that thing up, you got to be damn near. It looks like something Bill Gates would print off his damn computer, but it's all in there, you guys. So definitely check that out if you want to. This one here, these Facebook groups being attacked. And I also, too, remember everybody was looking for that video that I posted a couple weeks ago. I'll touch on that in a second. But also, too, the AMC Facebook group, the main one I belong to, too, is actually a really good. Some of those Facebook groups are just suspect, aren't they? Oh, my gosh. But the group they're talking about, they redid it. It's an AMC Facebook group, number 2. I can find it and put a link down there if you guys haven't. But they redid that group. The first one was actually a pretty cool group. The admins in there were cool. They really They got to about 10, 11,000 people, and they kept it at that. So all these, the bots and all the bears wouldn't come in, but it was actually a really good group, and that's sad to see that go. As we know, and I'm sure you guys have seen it today, with Citadel owning massive, stake, billion-dollar stake in Facebook. Could that have something to do with it? Probably. We all know Citadel and all this media manipulation they've been doing forever. So I'm sure they had to do something with it, but that's sad. I mean, the whole damn group's gone. So anyway, keep an eye out for that stuff. Speaking of stuff gone, the Wall Street conspiracy. Apparently this thing has been taken down from YouTube and nobody could find this thing. This here, I found this somewhere today, but here is the whole video in its fullest here. And I'll post a link to this, you guys. I'm going to throw this Wall Street conspiracy in the title in case anyone is looking for it. They can just click on my video and then click the link below. But if you guys have not seen this, definitely check it out. I posted this, it's been about 2 weeks, probably, week and a half, and a ton of people watch it, and we're just blown away. Very, very good documentary. It's about an hour and a half, you guys, but you can watch it in full. I tested the link. There's no crazy spamming or nothing like that. I don't know what this Internet Archive, whoever these fine folks over there. Oh, .org, so it's got to be something decent. Anyway, there's a whole dang video right there for you guys, okay? This one here, I decided to make a share breakdown visually for everyone to understand why counting the shares on 6/2 is relevant. TLDR, even without covering naked shorts, it would take buying every single share 4 times just to return us to the legal shares outstanding. You can take a look at this here. I don't want to make this video drawn out, but I'll post a link to that too. It's kind of a breakdown of what he's talking about, okay? This one here, this was I found this on Reddit. I didn't have the whole link over there, but I'll post a link to this in there too, and I'll get the whole thing. But this is kind of a 8 breakdown in language of all of the rules here. 002, 003, 004, 005, 801, 003, also known as OCC 801, and the 004. If you guys want to read through this, I'll pop that in there too. I don't want to make this video drug out any longer, so that's that. Okay, I'll pop that in there too. This one here, these 2 articles here, I'll just touch on them really quickly. These were both from today. SEC Chair Gensler says agency will enforce rules aggressively against bad actors. Bob Pisani published today, May 20th, 2021. Just some key highlights in here. Securities and Exchange Commissioner Gary Gensler said he would be aggressively pursuing bad financial actors who are playing with working family savings. Okay, Gensler emphasized that enforcement would be a key part of protecting the public. We are focusing on going after misconduct wherever we find it. Couple other little things here that I found important. Gensler said he would be focusing on 3 issues: reaching out to the public on the marketing being used to sell securities. Second, payment to order flow. We've been hearing about that for months. We know what that's. Robinhood. Excuse me. Third, around short selling, stock lending, and securities-based swap rules. Okay, there's more to this article. He goes into crypto a little bit down here and some other things, but that's today's article. I'll pop that in there for you guys if you want to read the entire thing. This one, remember, old market watch, but look at this here. George Soros, he's a billionaire hedgie over in the UK, I believe, and Citadel among the winners as Trainline shares plunge. Remember, they drove this company into the ground, right? I don't know too much about the company. All I know, it was shorted to death. And as you can see by the article title here, Citadel among the winners. So you think these fine folks over here need their jobs, right? Shares of the ticker symbol, it's TRN right there, fell as much as 33% on Thursday, which is today. This is today's article, after the UK outlined a railroad infrastructure plan that would include operating a rival ticketing app. So Mr. Citadel and the boys got together with George Forrest, SFM UK management, Citadel Europe, remember they have a Citadel over there, and Connecticut hedge fund Palomo Partners, right? And then the guy mentions down here somebody associated with the company. The company now faces a 2-year deadline to somehow preserve its relevance under the new setup. It won't be an easy task. So that's what we're dealing with, boys and girls, right? As we know. A couple other things and I'm out of here, okay, guys? This is not easy money, okay? Please read. If you guys want to read this, it's got a ton of upvotes, a ton of comments, and some rewards over here. I won't take the time to read it because we're getting a little bit long, but if you guys want to read through that, pretty cool. Keep your emotions calm. Keep everybody calm, cool, collected. Remember, all we got to do, when you're feeling down, just throw this thing up on your computer here. Just look at this. This is all we need to see, okay? This one's an old article, you guys, but I myself personally, in every video, I have about 100, 150 comments, and I get 2 or 3 per video that ask, is it too late from Robinhood? Everybody's stressing out. I don't want to cause stress, but this is a very well put together list of retail brokers and their association with Citadel and Apex, okay? So if you guys want to read through this, this is a very good article. He breaks it down with all sorts of links and proofs down here. At the bottom of it, Fidelity, Citadel Revenue, it'll go through all your brokerages, how they're associated with Citadel, right? And a little bit more of just your average broker. So I'm not trying to scare anyone, but a lot of people are asking questions about, hey, am I screwed? Am I on Robinhood or Cash App or whatever? But I found this article pretty cool. I remember reading it a few months ago when it came out, but pretty decent piece right there, okay? So shout out to you, 2001 Craft, for that very well put together piece. Okay, you guys, that is it. Let's get some rest tonight. Tomorrow is Friday. Let's see what goes on. Remember, just look at that. That's all we need to know. I know everybody's kind of calmed down and nobody's freaking out and panicking, but remember, you guys, no one said this is going to be easy, not stressful, but remember, put yourself, sure, those guys are backed by billions and billions of dollars. They've screwed people. We know that. But imagine being them. Imagine being, do we want to win this? Of course we do. But just remember, the only thing, and I've said it, we've heard it before, all we got to do is hold. Are we getting anxious and all that stuff? Of course we are. I am too. But, at the end of the day, we've won right now. But all we need to do, in my opinion, is get this thing up over that $15, 16, 17, and it's game over. And all we need is a little bit of volume. So let's see what happens tomorrow, boys and girls. Okay, guys, awesome. Thanks for everything. Like and comment if you could, and subscribe if you can. That would be super duper awesome. No Lily tonight, my daughter, so she will not be giving us a farewell, but I'm sure she would if she was here. Okay, guys, take care. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.